heart of gold, but ready to fight. Standing tall, doing what's right. Shining truth like a firelight. Daddy's wisdom running deep taught me promises I gotta keep. Breaking chains, leaving pain behind. Calling out the crooked kind. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they wear thin. Spawntrooper rides again. Ain't no fear when I'm around. Justice stands on solid ground. One last chance to make it right, or face the reckoning tonight. In the dark where shadows creep, truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell. Standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they wear thin. Spawntrooper rides again. In the dark, where shadows creep, truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell. Standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they wear thin. Spawntrooper rides again.
Warning, the following video contains strong language, which may be offensive to some viewers and or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only. Thank you for your attention. Well, a jolly good afternoon, good morning, and good day to everybody. First things first, let's go and say hello to everyone before the shit hits the fan, and before I bring my special guest star on. First things first, woohoo, first, yeah, Squid Pro Core, hello, sweetheart. Mama Joe, good to see you. Hugs, Ammo Go, well, hello. Mr. Landfill, sorry, not Landhill, Landfill. Good to see you, fella. Robert Ward, hey. Good to see you, dude. Good to see you. Stephen Bourne. Amborn. God, what is it with me today with names? Good, dang it. Mr. Landfill again. Robert again. Big Dirt. Good to see you. Leg Warmer Lady. Well, hello, young lady. And we got Happy 0121. Someone's happy. Hello, Happy. Pierre Angel Macano. Hello. I hope I got that wrong. I hope I didn't freaking, kill that name. But anywho, let's bring our special guest on. But before we do, actually, before I do, Let me do that. First things first. Let me just go like that. Let me go like that. Good. So I've got that one down, and I've got that one down, and I'm going to go like that, go like that, go like that, press that button, and then we're going to go like that, press that button, not like I did last time, go like that, and then I'm going to mute that, then bring her. Hello, my darling. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing?
Oh, good. You sound like you're 6,000 miles away from your. But don't worry. Let me just cover all this, and then we'll get to it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. Stream disclaimers right there and the mission brief. Don't leave that up for the new guys. Then, just so you know, Dr. Pepper rules. Okay, rules. And if you want me to say the F word or the F bomb, well, I'm sorry. The only way that's going to happen is with the old. Dr. Pepper Fund. I mean, same way, same rules. Yeah. I took a page from Squid Pro Quo. Yes. Then, okay, if you want to help us, if you want to help to support the channel or myself, please do. But you being here is good enough. However, if you want to support, please do. You can use gifts. You can send like little jewels and all that stuff out. So, welcome to the stream. Oh my boy. Oh my God, it is going to be. Leave me alone. Shut up. Leave me alone. Stop picking on me.
Have you not had the Dr. Pepper already? That's the issue.
Listen, I already feel picked on. But anyway, all right. You see, you're only here 20 seconds, you're already picking on me. That is a big ass spider. Right. So, first things first, let me introduce and bring, obviously, my pretty, the gorgeous, gorgeous lady. But don't you worry, my pretty. We're going to upgrade your passport picture. We're going to upgrade it. Don't you worry about it.
Oh, cool.
Yes, we are. Oh, yes, we are. Oh, yes, we are. And the reason I say that, 1 second. Let me see if I get the upgraded picture. Hang on a minute. You just hang on a second.
I want to look as young and fit as you do in yours.
Oh, don't you worry about that, my sweetness. Don't worry about that. All right,
I want to tell big ones.
I've already covered that. I hope you're ready for this. I hope
Okay.
you see, because you see, I know that we I know that we like people say that age. Yeah, the thing is, I don't age that hard, that quick. So I have got a body of a god. Yes, but anyway, because obviously I'm a girl myself. Oh, hi Annie, and we decided to. Well, she decided to upgrade. So we did. I mean, she worked off a screenshot that I did the other day. So, what do you think about that lovely lady there?
Oh, I do like that. That looks good. She does such good work.
Well, that's actually mine.
Oh, is it? Oh, well, that's great.
Yeah. Look at you. Anyway, right.
Yeah. Charlie.
Right, Ugo, Miss Volusia. How you doing, brother? Kim, hi, good to see you. Right, today's going to be. Oh, look, yeah. At last, they actually got the reward amount right. Even though it could be a couple of more mil, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. So yes, so thank you very much for the upgrade on my reward, and as usual, my sarcastic smile, loving it. So
a shit-eating
now,
grin.
ladies and gentlemen, you've got me and my pretty. Yes, you have. All right. So just before we crack on, I've got something to tell you.
What?
I have been informed by an informant of an informer, that the FDLE just arrested Palm Beach County Clerk for the Circuit Court for youngling-related X crimes.
Oh, wow.
And I believe, let me just do some checks here. This goes to be the state representative in the okay, wrong chat. Go down here. So clerk of circuit court in Palm Beach just arrested by FDL, five counts of X crimes against younglings. The governor suspended and is replacing him with an executive power. And DeSantis' declaration. So stand by. Let me just read that out for you. Let me just go and get that. Actually, I don't know where that's going to open. So let me just let me turn that off because I haven't redacted it yet. Oh, there we go. No problem. So have no fear. Spawntrooper's here. Okay, so before we crack on to anything, all the Gucci stuff, State of Florida, the Office of the Governor, Executive Order number 26170, whereas Article 4 of the Florida Constitution vests the state's supreme executive power in the governor and requires the governor to take care that the laws of Florida are faithfully executed. Article 4, paragraph 1A, Florida Constitution, and whereas in furtherance of the governor's executive responsibilities, the governor may suspend from office any county officer for malfeasance, lot of businesses.
It's malfeasance.
Fucking, can't I use? Oh,
hey, look, it's your word originally, so don't come tell it to us.
Hey, don't even. No. Bad lady. Right. Anyway, right. Neglect of duty, drunkenness, incompetence. Well, that word should be everywhere in Florida right now. Permanent inability to perform official duties or commissions of a felony. Article 4, paragraph 7A, Florida Constitution. And whereas a clerk of the circuit court is a county officer subject to the governor's suspension powers, Article 8, paragraph 1D, Florida Constitution. And whereas name redacted is currently serving as a clerk of the circuit court and comptroller of Palm Beach County, Florida, and whereas redacted was arrested on the 18th of August 2026 and charged with the following 5 felony counts: kidnapping in violation of section 775-084 Florida State, lewd or lascivious molestation. What? Lascivious. That's what she said. Molestation in violation of section 800.045 Florida statute. Lewd or that word, what she just said, exhibitions in violation of section 800.047 Florida statute. Luring or enticing a youngling in violation of section 787-025 Florida statute. And youngling abuse, mental injury in violation of section 827-032C Florida statute. May I just point out, there's a possibility that Squid Pro Quo may cover this in detail because she knows a little more about law than I do. But I'm just reading it out really quickly. Whereas the arrest warrant and affidavit are attached here too and incorporated as if fully set forth in executive order. And whereas under my administration, Florida in law and order state, and whereas Jesus, there's 3. Oh, right. Okay. We're nearly done. Yeah. So basically, I'm not going to read the rest out because that'll be giving it away. And oh my God, there's a picture of him.
Does he look the type?
Oh my fucking God. He doesn't just look the type. He looks like a fucking cult leader.
Well, share it.
I just fucking hang on.
Don't be leaving us hanging.
Well, I'm not going to show the picture on here, but I'm going to send it to you.
Oh, okay. God.
I'm going to send it to you. I'm going to send it to... What the fuck? Where's that music come from?
I don't have any music going on, so it's not me.
No, wait a minute. And I'm going to send it to the Navy representative as well. That's the fucker.
Oh, he does look kind of creepy. Sort of like a Jim Jones kind of person.
Yep. What is that preacher who had those little biggity eyes who looked like he looked like he was doing walk 10 and had his head out the window while it was doing it?
Are you talking about Jeffries, Warren Jeffrey? Well, no, you're
Oh,
talking
I don't. Yeah, yeah,
about
yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah.
oh,
So I'm not gonna go into this in detail because I think there's a possible. I think that Squippo Quo probably might cover this with an extreme interest, being a parent. And me, I want to cover it, but because I don't know, as you can tell, I don't know that much. Well, apparently, I don't know much that about American law, according to the Crampons and Marla Hughes and Stupid Dave and fuck knows anyone else. I thought I'd let it's only fair that her tentacleness should deal with this.
Squid
Yeah.
said he looks like an Alcatraz inmate.
yeah, from 1957 or something like that.
Yeah, he definitely looks like a mobster type dude. Like he was a made man or something.
Yeah. Hey, Squid, I'll tell you one thing. Yeah, I haven't read everything. I've only read the start. So the rest is over to you, man. That's a you problem now. But what is it? What is it with these people? What?
I don't get it.
I mean, like, look.
And we say it's Florida, but the only thing is, it's not just Florida. This happens everywhere. It's just that Florida is very transparent, and they'll put their dirty laundry out there for you to see, and other states won't a lot of times. And so
Ashley,
that's
oh God,
be saucy in Florida.
I nearly fucking choked on my coffee. Ashley came in and went, "Hello, Spawn Pam," and I fucking went, "Oh, yeah. Ashley, hello, my darling. Good to see you,
baby girl.
Oh. Ooh.
Off of Welcome Back Florida back in the day.
Hang on a minute. Let me go a little bit further away from the mic and then do it. One second.
I'm kind of scared of what he's doing farther away from the mic.
I've got an idea. Hey,
sound like
my
my
pretty.
Yes.
Darling.
Yes.
Sweetheart. Come closer to the mic. Come closer.
Yeah.
You know that game you downloaded?
Yeah.
Would you like to come and join me and Ashley on Sundays?
Oh, well, I got to figure out how to play it. I don't know how to do nothing on it. I'm trying. I got frustrated.
Well, here's the thing, right? What did I say? Once you download it, give me a shout and we'll walk and talk you through it.
I know that's what
but
you said.
No.
Did I listen?
No, you did not.
I thought, well, let me see if I can figure it out. That way I'd kind of have a heads up whenever I go to play with you. Yeah, it's a lot more complicated.
Hey, Big Dog, of course I'm happy to see you. What the hell I did say hello to you. What else you want me to come around and reach you and hug you and, fucking give you a reach around or something? Jesus Christ, like, I mean, what is it? Why do everyone wants to be on a pedestal? You're in my stream. Everyone is loved. And so, no, I'm joking. Of course I've seen you. Spawn never seems to be happy to see me.
Emma girl says, what the freak today have you had? What have you had today? 8-hour energy shot?
Oh, yeah. No. I can't tell you. I can't. No, I can't say it live because if I say that I've had the 8-hour energy drink, I'm going to be arrested because they think that I've gone.
Yeah, I ordered me a case. I mean, if it can do all that, then they're selling it entirely too cheap.
You see, this is where Gabe made a mistake. He went for the 5-hour. I always go for the 8-hour because it only kicks in after the tests. and here's obviously you got some interesting news coming in, but here's you don't ever call me your love or anything like that because you're a hairy fucker. That's why. No, right. Anyway, I forgot what I was going to say now. Big Dirt, go into your fucking chair. Go and sit down. You made me forget. Go on, Pam. Go on. Oh no! I've got it. Right. Oh shit! I forgot again.
Oh my God! You forgot that fast. Well, it's a good thing everything's not as short as your memory.
Sorry, who are you again? Where the fuck am I? No, here's the thing, right? I like to. I mean, like, other people going, "Oh, hey, fucking Spawntrooper, stop fucking posting on fucking Facebook." It's not because other people. It's because I found after the anti what the hell after the fake what the hell's Facebook page, I decided to. Do you know what? The less interaction and just once in a while I'll interact in different groups, but it's very easy just to observe, and the more you observe, the more you see hypocrisy, the more you see, emotions and how people sort of react to negative or positive stuff. And like, there's a couple of people who are fucking hot on the fucking flea's feet. I mean, they are like razor blades. They are like surgeons in a very serious operation. Robert, oh, you fucker! I knew he would do it. I was just expecting it. I didn't realize it was going to happen this quick. Thank you so much for the $2, Robert. Fanta. You fucking liar. You're the anyway. But one thing. Hi, Mary Beth. How you doing? One thing I've noticed, right, is that like you got Big Dirt and you got Ashley, you got Ammo Girl, you got Special KM. How you Special? You got all these beautiful people in here, right? And I've noticed that the attention, when I was talking about the young child the other day, I've noticed that all the attention is on the crampons. Now she's as much use as a freaking grenade, a pin without a grenade, right? But one thing I have noticed though is that her excuses are getting worse. You would think that someone with the intelligence and the income and everything else that she portrays to have, you would think that she would go, oh well, he's been partaking in the old and the old that's his bed, he's made on it, he's made it, you know what I mean? But one thing I've noticed is, why isn't she using his surname? Why is she using Lisa Lee Rabusi and not Lisa Lee Weeks?
I don't know. Some women just never take their husband's married name over here. It just depends.
Right. Okay, that's the first question. The second question is, there was something in a stream something in a screenshot that I noticed. You carry on talking. I'm going to see if I can find it and read it.
I was just texting. I had to make a quick text real quick about what's going on today in just a very short order. I have to put somebody in place to watch.
Do you know? I'm looking at his mugshot right now from Public Protections, Volusia County.
Right.
And I'm looking at that screenshot. If you look at his fucking expression, you can tell by his eyes he is fucking happier.
Are you talking about
Gabe? Yeah. Talking about fucking idiot here. I mean, like, he looks way happier. I mean, wonder if it's like he done this deliberately to get away from her. Have you thought of that?
No.
No?
Excuse me. I have to say, I've never thought of that.
Yeah. Have you ever thought? I mean, like,
somebody else putting up with as much as she does and he does for her.
Yeah. So here's a message to John the Chud Cook. Maybe take a page out of fucking Gabe's book and fucking throw yourself in jail for a couple of months. People, I mean, like, you'd be happier. Well, you seemed healthier when you went in. When you came back out, you seemed healthier. So it did benefit you. So just a hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Maybe it'll help.
He's supposed to be going before the judge at 1:30 and for his first appearance with the judge. And then I think it's September the 8th, he has to go back for his arraignment.
Where he's not going to get out.
Not guilty. Well, he could possibly get now. I mean, let's be honest. He could possibly, is a possibility, he could get a bond today. It's a possibility. I don't think it's a probability. There's a big difference. I don't think it's probable that he's going to get a bond based on the fact this is the third offense, but it is possible. It just.
I mean, if like he's right, this is where you have to draw the line. If he gets a bond today and he's released today after being caught 3 times with his fucking pants down, right? Then we may all just fucking pack our bags and just fucking leave.
I mean, I don't doubt that he'll show up in court because for all of Gabe's faults, he does appear to be. If you ask him a question, he'll tell on himself. I mean, it's like a little toddler. He'll tell that he did it. He's admitted to every time messing up. He doesn't admit that it's his fault afterwards, but at the time he admits that it is his fault, that he did something wrong. And then after he gets around her, she wants to twist it and spin it and turn it, and that's what gets him in situations.
I mean, I mean, like, oh God, I am getting so frustrated about people, especially, John Cook. I mean, he is as thick as a fucking doornail. I mean, if you take a doornail out of the frame, it will have more intelligence than John Cook. And like, I've been reading all these screenshots from the chat, and I was reading through it, and like, don't people think before they speak?
No.
I mean, it's like think what you want to say and then type. I mean, there's some like, it's like.
No, they don't. They don't. I dare say 98% of the people that text stuff in chats do not read what they text. They text it and they hit send. They don't go back and reread it and see what they've written and think to themselves, because I do this, okay? I delete a lot that I write. And I think to myself, I can't write that. That sounds stupid. I'm not putting that out there.
I mean, like, I found one here. Right? It's like, oh, she acts entitled to other people's money. Then there's another one. Oh, fuck it, I was reading that. I had a job at 13. I don't ask anyone for anything. And then where's the other one? Where's that other one I had? I keep on losing. Oh, here we go. From John Cook. It's a college town. There's always a stripper poles. I mean, really? I mean, like, the fact that you got people, she acts entitled to other people's money. Well, are we talking about the crampon here, or are we talking about fucking Lionette Lizard Lady fucking alphabet name fucking Preston? Because let's be honest with you, everyone who was donating, right, was donating towards Lynette Preston. So let's be realistic about this. Technically, the money that was sent to fucking the crampons, right, was technically Lynette's. Now, we're not going to get back into that fucking rabbit hole about super chats and fucking shit like that, because that would just go around in circles. But the fact of the matter is, there is proof out there that people were donating towards Lynette Preston. But these people
look what they're donating for the commissary. Are you kidding me?
Wait, what?
People are donating money for his commissary, which is like money to put on his book so he can buy stuff at the store at the jail.
I mean, yeah, knowing him with his age, you got youngsters in there now who like to swing most ways. I mean, he's probably going to pay other people for protection. But
the point is, these are strange people that are donating money for someone that committed a crime, admitted to committing this crime, admitted it. It's in writing. He admitted it and he signed it. So we know that he admitted to doing this. And yet he's going to benefit from it by people doing this and doing that. And I just think it's...
Hi, Kasha. Hi, SMN.
I can see if it's your child or, like your nephew, maybe your cousin, but I guess I'm just too hard-hearted when it comes to stuff like that, because I feel like if you do something that's stupid after you've been given a second chance, and you still screw up 3 more times after that, you deserve to sit there and be punished. But I was the kind of mama that spanked my children too. A lot of parents don't do that. They don't believe in,
Yeah.
disciplining their children. They don't
I,
believe in correcting them.
I mean, here's the problem that I've got with that idiot. Now, yeah, okay, he admitted that he took stuff, but the thing is, how can you blame other people when, like I have never partaken in in that type of rug. Yes, I've when I was younger, I partaked on taking a draw of a certain herb, and I couldn't stop laughing, and I was able to eat for a small village. I mean, it was. It was one of those, but the thing is, it's like if you do it once, fine. If you do it second time, right, but this is now the third time. I mean, if he gets a bond or if he is released in any shape or form until he's fulfilled his probation, then this will be the perfect example of me saying your system doesn't work over there at all. In fact, it is bad.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is, he pled guilty or no contest, which is the exact same thing as pleading guilty to the grand theft, and he got put in, and that's what got him the jail time or prison time. So then the thing comes in, and the judge comes in and says, "Well, you know what? We're going to give you a chance. We're going to give you a second chance. We're going to let you try again because we
Hi,
realize
Joe.
sometimes people just make bad mistakes." So they
Yeah.
put him on probation. He's almost at the end. He's like 2 years in probation, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I think he went in probation 2024. So I
I'm
think
not sure, but I do know that like he had two charges against him, plus
right.
he had the court costs. But if, like I went back because I still had the original screenshots, and I went back, and there were 2 claims for 2 people that he ripped off. But recently I looked at the docket again, and there was only one claimant or one victim left. So, and altogether, he paid off $860.31 from everything. And so, what gets me is like going through everything and then seeing that they're self-employed as well. So so if he's doing landscaping and everything else, and he's earning a couple of bucks here and there, all this money's coming in. She's getting she's grifting on YouTube, so all that money's coming in. All right, what gets me is, one, why didn't he pay the whole thing off in one go? 2, why did he only pay a certain amount? And 2, where's the second claim gone?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about
Hi,
the
Simply Connie. Hi,
looked at
Connie.
it lately, but I know that I do believe he went on probation in August of 2024,
Right.
and it would end in August of next year. So you've gone this
Yeah.
far into it, and you keep screwing up to where that what could possibly happen is now you
Oh,
don't
right.
get probation. Now you have to go into prison, and you have to serve. I think it's like 3.5 years.
Yeah.
And you would take that chance. You're so close to the end. This is what's wrong. These people, there's things that are wrong with them when this doesn't ring true to them. To like Shizzy said this morning, he's not getting it. He's just not getting it. He's not learning from his mistakes. He will admit to his mistakes, but he's not learning from them.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I have to give him that credit. I mean, to play devil's advocate, I hate that word now. To play devil's advocate, I have to give him credit because in the body cam footage, when he says that, he admitted that he was smoking marijuana, and he didn't have a medical card for it. Obviously, they arrested him. Yeah, fine. He put himself out there and he got nicked. But
I mean, him saying if he had just said, look, I went out drinking with my buddies for my birthday,
yeah,
and to be honest with you, I got so drunk I have no idea what I did, and left it at that. Just done. I got so drunk I don't know what I did. I was hanging out with a bunch of guys I probably shouldn't have been hanging out with, and left it at that. Then everybody would have been they would have still joked him, or, stuff like that. But it wouldn't have been as bad as when they pull out the fact that, well, about these 5-hour energy drinks. I'm like,
Yeah,
are you kidding me?
that got
that stupid stuff that makes people go, shut up.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know if I can't remember. Over the last couple of days, I've been quite tired. Hi, by the way, I don't know if you heard me, but hi, simply me, Connie. I'm gonna give you a little story in a minute, and this is factual. This happened, but what gets me is that you make out you sit on your platform. And you make out that you know everything about law. You know all this, you know all that. You fucking sling around big words. And then you sit there and turn around and say an energy drink contains drugs. Now, I'm going to tell you a little story. All right, many years ago, and I'm not going to give names out. Okay, we were instructed to check certain location. Now, Volusia may know what I'm talking about. He may know what I'm talking about, and I think Big Dirt as well. Anyone who serves with the police or as an investigatory officer, or myself and another individual were instructed to investigate a rumor. And to investigate that rumor, we obviously had to wear gloves, right? The area got cordoned off, and then basically we went through every office while everyone was at home or on leave. And we got instructed we had these little sachets, and these sachets were a chemical reaction sachets, just like little, if you see these, these police cop videos you see, where they take a little amount of the powder or of the substance and they drop it in.
Right.
And then they crack a little module inside. And what it does is there's a chemical reaction and the color will coordinate to what it is.
Right.
Right. But that there is basically they call it a field testing kit. The field testing kit, you can go off it by, I say 70, 80%. But if it goes positive, you then have to take all of it, including the suspect, and you have to take it to the station, and then the stuff gets tested correctly. It goes to a laboratory and fucking everything else. Well, we were handed a dozen of these sachets. Now, the thing is, you have to wear gloves, and I'll come to this point in a minute. You have to wear gloves because your hands are contaminated, right? And I'll come to that point in a minute. So you take the sachet out, and you have a hazmat bag, yeah, right, with a little hazard fucking on it. And when you open the sachet, you take the cloth out and you put the sachet that you've used, you put that in a hazmat. Everything has to go in there because that's evidence. And then what you do, you open that little sheet up, and then you wipe it across the surface. All right, and it will change color, just like the field testing kit. Yeah. Okay. And basically it'll change color, and if it goes to orange, then it's just a residue. But if it goes to blue, that means you have a positive hit. And we went through every single office, and there was only 2 offices. Like I said, I'm not going to mention names or anything. All right, it was a very in-depth investigation, and basically we went through, and every office you went through, you then had to put everything in one bag. Date it, name it, put your name on it, put your regimental number on it, and put on that like the civilian police will use a CAD number, right? And basically you would write that on it, and then you would put that in an envelope, and then seal the envelope with all the information on the envelope, and then you put it in a little box. Then you take your gloves off, right? All that goes into the same thing. Then you put new gloves on. You take a sachet out, and then you do the same thing again for each office. And out of, I think it was 5 offices, 2 of them came back positive. Mm-hmm. Right. So once we took all that shit back, and we fucking handed everything over, I turned around to my mate and I went to him. I said, I know why we have to wear gloves. And he went, why? And I said, have we got any of these sachets left? And he went, yeah. I said, can we use them now? He went, yeah, we'll fucking do what we want. I went, all right then. take one out. You went, what? I said, just follow a minute. Took one out. I took one out. We opened it up, and I just laid a hand, and I said, just put your hands together and just rub up. Don't move the hand. Just rub it up and down, right? So if you take your hands now, put them together, put a bit of pressure on, and then push the right hand up, push the left hand, right? It's like they're stuck together, correct?
Right.
Okay. All right. You do that a couple of times for about 10 seconds, and then you let go, right? And you'll notice it's a bit sticky, correct?
Yeah, and it's hot.
Yeah, it's a bit sticky, right? Okay, and you'll think that your hand's a bit moist.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So when we did that, and I took the left hand off, my whole left hand was blue, and so was my right hand. So that came back as a positive test. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Do you know why your hand will come back blue?
No.
Right. The reason they came back blue is because there's always a residue of some sort of a legal substance on money.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Right? Because the thing is, money, they don't take the money and wash it and then give it to people.
Right.
Money can cross-contaminate, and it moves around. Right?
Yeah, my mother always told me, my grandmother did rather, that's the most dirtiest thing in this world is money.
Yeah, Tay. Are you positive? You're positive. Say again.
It is. It's dirty. Money is dirty.
Yeah, and like the thing is, you got to be very careful with coins and with paper money, because they do cross contaminate. And the thing is, if you got to be very careful. This is why it's always good, if you are using money and you do partake in the extracurricular activities, right, is to always turn around and say, right, if you're going to fucking test me, test my money as well, and you'll find that the money is contaminated.
Mm-hmm. That is crazy. That is wild, but that is true. Because they look at all those drug busts and people counting money in drug busts. I bet most money's contaminated with stuff like that.
Yeah,
that is wild.
Yeah, so even Volusia just basically stated exactly the same thing that I just stated. It's once you've done that test, right, it gets sent away to the labs, and after we hand that over, that was it. It was out of our hands. So, yeah, but you'll be very surprised if you go to a police station and say, "Hey, look, I've heard that you can do this, you can do that, you can do these tests for cross contamination residue and stuff. Can you check my hands?" And I bet you any money it'll come back positive.
Oh my God, look at what Joe said. I see that happening. He said maybe Gabe was chewing money like gum. I see it coming. I'm surprised that tonight or tomorrow or the next couple of days you get the cramp on going. Coins and licked his fingers.
Yeah. By the way, everybody, if you want to get really high, just lick your fingers. Go.
Yeah. Just go back and get you a roll of quarters.
Yeah. And here's another good point. Tay's auditor, even though he's joking, right? In the 70s, 80s, and 90s, when people used to go through a straw, right? If they bought the stuff and they were not anywhere near a straw, what did? They took a $1 note or a $5 note, especially if it was a newer dollar note, and they'd roll it up because it'd be stable, strong, and therefore, you would get, yeah.
Oh, they still do that. I know they do it a lot here.
Oh no! Now you can get metal. Here's the best thing: you can get metal straws.
Yeah.
And the reason they I don't know if I heard this. It's they buy these little metal straws. They're about 2.5 inches long, because if they get stopped by the police and that, I think they can throw that straw, and if it goes into water, it'll sink like a fucking brick.
Oh.
Or if you get a paper straw like from McDonald's and stuff, you just put it into the drink and it'll just dissolve because it's made of hard cardboard.
The only thing I've ever done is the devil's lettuce. And I've never even been around the other stuff. Like I've never seen it in real life. I've seen it on TV, but I've never seen it in real life. I just never.
Fucking, you see what Big Dirt's put on there?
Sucking on pennies.
I could just imagine him going to go, yeah, man, that's some strong shit, man.
Y'all thought it was chicken skin. It's been pennies all along.
A silver 1964 silver coin. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, man.
We thought she was.
Slow down. I'm jotting all this down.
I can see him walking into the bank now. Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Do you know what? If you really want to play a joke on the police, right, no way to lie, is get yourself some tinsel, not tinfoil, the clear stuff.
Saran wrap.
Yeah, saran wrap, right? No word of a lie. Get yourself a bag of flour and then put the bag of flour, wrap it up at all the way around, right? And then cut the paper and then pull the paper out and then wrap it up and then put tape around it, right? And do a couple of those and put them in the back of your car.
Oh, God.
I'm telling you right now, someone did that many years ago. Someone actually did that. And I'll try to find it the actual newspaper clipping, but someone did that. They had 4 pounds of cooking flour, right? And they put it in the back of their car in a bag. But the bag next to it had like sugar, milk, eggs, the lot, yeah?
Right.
Then they had another bag. Right, of pots and pans and stuff like that. And they were driving, speeding, got stopped by the police. The police then, because it was I don't know if it was a canine cop or not, but the police thought there was something not right. So obviously he got back up, cars came out, they detained him, and then they said, right, is there anything in the vehicle that you want to declare?
Oh, my God.
And they went, no. So the cop starts searching the car, opens the boot, and sees these bags. So he opens the fur, cooking utensils and all that, sugar, milk, and eggs, yeah, whatever. Now he must have been shopping. Then he opens the other bag, and there's 4 fucking bags of wrapped up, taped up fucking white substance. This cop thinks he's just busted fucking the biggest drug deal in the world, right? And he's like, fucking rah, 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 rah. They arrested him, took him back to the police station, ripped the car apart and all that shit, damaged the fucking car. And 2 weeks later, they get the results back. It's cooking flour.
God.
The police, Richie, had to compensate the guy. And, like, apparently rumors go around saying that the people did it deliberately to get money off the police. Other people said that, they were pranking the police, but it went too far. Or 3, they just didn't give a shit and wanted to see what happens. That was years ago, though. In them days, police did come down hard on people with illegal substances in their vehicle.
Even more so than they do now.
Yeah. So
they do now.
So what news do you have? What's the scores on the doors with all this Otter Creek shit?
The only thing that's really, of course, popping off right now is him getting arrested, and he goes before the judge. Supposed to start at 1:30. I don't know if it's gone through yet or not. If it went early, but it's supposed to be at 1:30, which will be his first appearance. So he is in Volusia County now. He is not in Sumter County anymore. He's been moved.
Right.
And
hey, Volusia, he's in your county.
Exactly. That's what I think about that every time I see that name too. But we'll know more after today as far as that situation goes. And she was up there talking about making it all seem like it's not that big a deal. And granted, people make mistakes, and I am a firm believer in that. And I believe people need more than just second chances. I believe they need sometimes third and fourth chances.
Well, this was his third. I mean, like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, fuck me once, shame on me. Fuck me twice, shame on you. You're not going to fuck me the third time.
But like I said, instead of just admitting that, somebody screwed up, you're going to
Mm,
come up with these stupid spins. And yes,
yeah.
there are people that believe it and that are buying into it completely 100%. But these are people that have dementia, most of them. So you can't really hold that person as a credible, backup.
I
It's
mean,
just,
I've just drank. Just for the record, guys, I've just drank an 8-hour energy drink,
oh
and
God.
it's halfway through. I'm just halfway through, so if you hear me bouncing off the walls, don't fear. Spawntrooper and my pretty's here.
Oh, and simply be Connie. She said I should go visit him. If you're talking about Gabe, girl, Queenie ain't gonna let anybody near her man.
Do you know
Queenie,
what? If he gets
Queenie
set a
says
bond,
she visits him all day, every day. Would they just do it virtually?
yeah. Can you imagine? Can you imagine like Gabe going, I feel so hot and I feel so horny, and she goes, "What color loofah would you like to have today, my darling? Would it be
His
blue?"
auditor says that I made a mistake once, but I think they were mistaken about that.
Everyone makes mistake. I mean, like, if he gets a bond, if he gets out of jail after breaking his probation, then what's the point? What's the point of respecting the courts? What's the point of respecting probation officers? You walk in and say, "Yeah, what do you want?" Well, have you
Look,
done anything? What do you want?
I don't know
I
if
mean,
you watch any of these court videos like on YouTube or whatever, but for some reason they just fascinate the living daylights out of me.
oh yeah,
So I will definitely sit there, and I've got my favorite judges like Judge Manning and
oh
Judge.
oh, check this
Uh,
out, Squid pro quo, Squid, you're drinking Celsius. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't drink the 5-hour. Drink the 8-hour. Squid. Drink the 8-hour one. Oh, good. Because squid drinks Celsius like a fish. I drink Dr. Pepper like a fish.
I drink Dr. Pepper like a fish.
And so, I mean, like, if I go and get, oh shit, if I go and get to, oh man, I'm going to come positive, plus positive, positive, and positive. Oh, that'd be fun.
I probably spend more money than I want to think about on soft drinks for this house.
The thing is, at the end of the day, everyone needs a. Hang on a minute. Let me rephrase that. Everyone needs a fallback enjoyment. I.e., like I was going to say, everyone needs a vice.
Yeah.
um, I believe that everybody should have a drink. Like there's people, especially the old folk, they like their little glass of brandy or the rum and coke or a bit of whiskey. I like my Dr. Pepper, my coffee. Quite content with that, as other people. But to do like to go to someone else. I mean, come on, really? You want to blame power drinks? I mean, what's next? Like every single Monster, every single freaking power drink organization will take their drinks off the shelves because they now think that people are getting high and going and when they get tested by their probation officer, they turn out positive. I mean, like, does that mean poppy seeds on bagels and stuff like that? They need to be removed. Does that mean we need to inform the Ukrainians that we're no longer interested in their sunflower oil?
Some stupid stuff.
I mean, like, where do you draw the line? Where do people who are, I mean, I personally think that Idiotsville in Oregon, which is a ghost village, has competition now.
When she started talking about it to start with,
Yeah.
I just said to myself, nah, there's no way she's gonna say that. There's just no way. And then she went on and she talked about other things, and I kind of forgot about it. And I didn't think about it anymore until she went back and said something about it again. And I actually went into a chat and I typed a message, and if anybody's in here who's in that chat, they'll know I'm telling the truth. I said, No, she tell me she is not going to say that the reason he tested positive was from 5 hour energy drink. That is no way she's going to say that, and it won't even 2 minutes. And she said it, and I went, "Well, I was a liar."
Fucking Roy. Hey, Roy. And by the way, to Robert Ward and to Roy, thoughts and prayers are with you guys. At this tough time in your life, and just remember that you've got friends around you. You've got people who will support you, and you know where I am if you need to talk. But just remember that, like, you're not alone. Okay, like you guys are going through, and that goes for Kasha as well. And you guys are going through a hard time at the moment, which is, it's so unfair. But you are not alone. Okay,
Absolutely.
so I just want to point that out, just so you know.
Yeah, I talk to them on the daily, and my heart is with them completely.
Yeah. Yeah. And obviously, Ashley, we are going to get you to play the game.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
learn.
Like at some point when you've got time. Excuse me. At one point, you need to employ a PA.
A PA,
Yeah.
a personal assistant.
Yes. Because I'll tell you one thing, sometimes getting a hold of you is like trying to get a hold of an STD from a fucking T-Rex. I swear to fucking God. Seriously, it's like, yeah. And then when I do get hold of you, like, oh, no, got no time today, got to deal with it. Yeah. And I'm like going, and I respect that as well. And I'm like, okay. And then suddenly I'm getting a fucking wave of like, right, okay, what we doing? I'm like, fucking what? Where you come from? Yeah, no. But yeah, I mean, we played it on Sunday. We played a couple of hours and we did quite well, actually. So if we had a third person, that means I can do outside security. You guys can take turns on a till and then fill the shelves up. And and then basically if we get someone else on, even if the person doesn't want to talk, we can get like, okay, I'll be the general manager, of course, being the man of the house. Yeah. And then, yeah, ladies. So we're looking forward.
Yeah, I'm definitely down. I'm definitely down for learning how to do it. Just got to get me there.
Oh, it's very easy. There's not much you need to do. There's not much. So go on.
No, I was just saying, simply me, Connie. So life gets super freaking hard. Pain was there for me when I almost kicked it back in September. Laughter always helps. Absolutely, it does. You gotta laugh.
Yeah, that's one thing I like about this community. I mean, Squid Pro Quo, Mr. Coop, like a lot of people think that, oh yeah, you're just full of shit. You're just saying that to get fucking, whatever. No, I mean, I've had people fucking DM me in the middle of the night. And yes, it can be a little bit fucking overwhelming when it's 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. People need to remember I'm 6 hours ahead of some people or 5 hours ahead of some people. But I know that the individuals, when they do contact you, they do it because they need someone to talk to. And, that's where I put my discontent and my fucking half asleep fucking attitude to one side, and I just listen.
I've been called, texted, just like you said, all hours of the night, different things. Sometimes people have been going through losing a parent, or they just got the phone call that they had lost a parent or a child or something like that. And I'll wake up every time. I'll answer the phone every time.
That's a good idea, Ashley. That's a fucking good idea. On Saturday, right, Pam, get your fucking file of facts out. Right, okay. And put in there Saturday, because I think you're an hour ahead of Ashley, right? So you two get together, right? Come up with a time, and then let me know, preferably at some point during the day.
Okay.
All right. And then what we'll do, we'll privately jump on the server, and then we'll walk and talk you through, and we'll go on to Discord and do that.
Okay, that sounds like a plan. Yeah. Because I got it downloaded, and I got into the world. I just don't know what to do. I was just standing there on the street and didn't know what to do.
Yeah, not a problem. Well, finish. Are you eating?
No. Oh, please. Like I would do such a sin with you.
I'm just checking because, like, when you do come onto this store, I don't want you eating all the fucking food.
No, I wouldn't. But I can't wait to
You see, the
play.
way you say like that, it means that like we're gonna have more fucking stock being eaten by staff. Anyway, what's I saying?
You were talking about the staff eating your stock.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, no. and here's the thing. We won't have to worry about fucking idiots, and it is a controlled environment, so therefore no one else will get the link, or so we won't have fucking stupid idiots fucking coming in and causing, so, and that's usually the way you're supposed to do it, is like fucking control who can get in and can't, and then I close the lobby so no one can get in, and then we can play.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then all we have to do then is get Ammo Girl get involved, and we have to get Felicia to come in and play with us, and get like.
It would be neat to have everybody come in and play on something like that. That would be kind of cool.
I mean, the game's free. You just have to get yourself a Steam account and then fucking download the game. It's free.
Yeah, and getting a Steam account is free too, and it is a lot of fun.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't
cost.
You
have a lot of games on it too that you can get for free.
Yeah, a lot of games. World of Warships is free. World of Aircraft is free. World of Tanks is free. You don't have to spend money to enjoy yourself. And here's the thing, because there's so many of us, right? Oh shit, yeah, we need to fucking sort out comms, because last time Discord didn't work that well. But then again, Ashley uses communication tools from 1852. Wait a minute. Whoa. I will not be eating spawn stalk. What? Wait, Ashley, blink twice if you need help. Fucking hell. Do you know what? Sometimes she makes me laugh because she comes out with sentence. Like the other day, she came out with a sentence. I was sat here and I was like, wait, what? And then I just heard Jason in the background fucking. So for a second, the picture for me was like Ashley wanted to play the game in peace and quiet, so she tied Jason up. So I just sat here and I was just behaving myself. I'll be good. I'll be a good boy. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, let's carry on with the serious shit. Come
on. I don't know. Anyway, so hopefully we'll find out something for too much longer about what happened at court today with him. But other than that, everything else has just stayed. We're just, normal stuff waiting to see what happens. We're just in a standstill. I think the 25th of this month is oh gosh, my brain just went bleak.
Don't say that too loud. People would probably want a piece of that brain.
Oh my gosh.
Seriously. Especially in Otter Creek. I'm telling you right now, right? I'm telling you right now, those two clowns are trying to, they are going to get their shit suit out of them by fucking Idiotsville. You know that, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
So let's have a look. Well, you keep on thinking that what you want to talk about. You guys should invite my Aggie to play games. She loves computer games. Oh. Do you know, that's not a bad idea, that.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good.
And by the way, I spoke to DJ Rattis about Cards of Inhumanity or whatever it's called.
Yeah, Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, so I said to him, look, mate, you need to fucking sort something out. And he was like, yeah, we'll do. So there's a possibility something will be coming soon. Yes. That's going to be fucking hilarious. I mean, just so you know, it's going to be risque. Spawn, I mistakenly let him out of his duck. No, that's wrong. Shh, your mouth. I'm trying to get a new mix. Yeah. And by the way, guys, while we're thinking about the next topic we're going to talk about, if you get a chance, right, Jason Ryber is at 428 subscribers. Let's get him. He's got until February 27th of 2027 He's got until February, sorry, in 27, right, to get the subscribers and the views. Okay, and so there's Ashley. She only needs about 200 views. So go and support them both. Go and let's get them. So at least then, Lizard Lady and fucking Chud will then have something to complain about. Okay, so let go and give them a little bit of support. Go and give them a bit of boost. Let's get Jason past 500. At least then he can partially monetize. And let's get Ashley past the 1.2 million watch hours. Yeah, and let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, and also I know Eric is going through a very serious situation at the moment, and if you can, in any way, shape, or form, can help Eric out, please go and do that. Anyway, I know Judge Blackbird better not start getting non-party communications from anyone. Her court's rules isn't friendly at all regarding that. I'm just sitting here waiting because I know there's going to be people watching that case.
Right.
But I'll tell you one thing. I will be absolutely devastated if he. Thank you, Randy. I tell you one thing. I will be devastated if that guy gets back out of jail.
I know, but you never know. You just never know.
I mean, we were talking about.
Did you Florida? I was trying to look too to see if I saw anything posted yet. I was just looking to see if I saw anything. Nothing's been posted yet, so I don't know anything.
I mean, this is what gets me. Yesterday, we covered a DCF thing that happened in 2015-16 that got cleared up in 2022. That ended in 2020 for a large payout, and it just fucking. I don't know if people. I spoke about this the other night in regards of like, why would one CPI turn up to that property and one police officer when they usually work in pairs,
right?
And the fact that Lynette Preston, if you look at the history, it's all been about the money. It hasn't been about the welfare or the kids and everything. It's all been about money, and she's doing exactly the same. So now that I understand that everything I've been saying about the DCF and CPS not coming out and doing their job, and then reading that fucking case, the incompetence is out there.
Yes, it is true. It is true. And we don't know what's going to happen. It's one of those things that just kind of up in air.
Yeah.
We have no idea until we see it to know what happened. I know some people are watching, but I haven't had anybody let me know yet what's going on.
So besides freaking Tweedledee and Tweedledummer, obviously Tweedledee is in prison. Tweedledummer is talking shit. Paint chips and life jacket lips. They've gone quiet lately, haven't they?
They've gone a little bit quieter than normal, but he was just on her show the other day. Wasn't too long ago, last week one day. So I mean, they're still there, but they're not as boisterous as they were.
I don't know if I've missed it. Was there a response from the judge in regards to that hearing?
Nothing yet. Let me just double check because I have not checked it today. And so, of course, me telling you that would be the one time that it has come in, and I wouldn't have an answer for you. But let me look at Pacer. Well, I will say you talk about Lips's case, or you talking about Jeremy's case? Which one?
I'm talking about Lips because, like,
Lips. Yeah, okay.
Because to be perfectly honest with you, when they go quiet, they're up to something.
Yeah,
Oh, hello, love family. Sorry, I didn't see you.
I haven't seen anything yet, and I try to check every day, or somebody does check for me every day.
Yeah.
But I have not seen anything come through. But let's look and see. Let's check it while we're sitting here and figure out what the deal is.
Okay.
Hales versus Leslie Federicos. Let's see. Nope, still last thing on there was from the 30th, the court minutes. So the judge has not made a decision yet.
That means she's going to town on this. So she's going to fucking take every single thing and go through it with a comb.
Well, she's got to actually look at the videos.
Yeah.
I mean, she has to see what's being said. She has to go to those timestamps. She has to sit there and look at it and actually put her eyes on everything.
Yeah, and plus, don't forget, she, excuse me, she has to deal with other cases as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, I get that. Yeah.
So, yeah, but then there's nothing else with that, and there's nothing else on the other cases right this second. Everything is just being held in limbo. I hate the limbo thing.
It makes. I mean, just a quick plug here, just so you know, guys, that I also have a gaming channel and a Rumble channel as well. And also, don't forget all the other people. We've got My Pretty here. You've got JK Films, DJ Rattus, Squid Pro Quo, Evidence Through Motion, Mr. Coop. You know, there's many and many people out there. You got Ashley, you got Jason as well. So you know, just point out now. Do you think? Where is it? Yesterday was 3 days. So this showdown with Megan Fox and the Crampons, considering that the Crampons only got 2 days. Wait a minute, is it 5 days? No, she would have 3 days today. It'll be 3 days left.
I don't remember. I know that she only has a few days left to either do it or she has to give it up, the copyright.
Yeah, so that means like, oh god, that's going to be funny as hell. What's she going to do? What is she going to do? I mean, like, why? I don't get it. I can't understand why that woman will sit on her platform, lie about everything, be called out on the lies by people who are just normal day in, day out, normal people who can point out the discrepancies. Welcome back, Squid. We talked about you, by the way. And by the way, Squid, just so you know, all right, be careful about the energy drink Celsius you drink, because apparently that's was it a 5 hour energy booster?
5 hour energy shot.
Yeah, that's a 5 hour energy shot. So make sure you don't get a you don't get a blood test or urine test, because yeah, according to the Crampons, that if you drink a 5 hour energy drink, you have ingested naughty stuff. How the fuck can you sit there with a straight face and say that?
I don't know. I don't know.
I just can't get my head around that part.
It totally, like I said, literally 3 minutes before she actually said it, I said, tell me she's not going to say that. There's no way that a sane 55-year-old individual is going to say that.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's like, so basically every single person, excuse me a second, I just need to.
If that really happened, they wouldn't sell it. Nobody would buy it.
Can you imagine the freaking lawsuits that, like, Dr. Pepper, Monster, fucking, I'm not saying no F word, Celsius, and all these other energy drink. Can you imagine the lawsuits if it was true?
It totally blows my mind. It's like, I mean, but you know what though? The funny part, let me say this, guys. People believe it. There are people out there that believe it. So I mean, they have an audience.
Pam, look at Squid's fucking mess.
Where is her message?
On the screen, I made a comment on Facebook yesterday that the government might want to tell the USO to stop giving sailors
in their care package.
Fucking hell, nearly threw up then. Oh, that's funny. That is fucking funny. See, sometimes, Squid, you can be funny. But and then you got fucking Taser audio fucking going, what Spawn isn't telling you is his gaming channel is him playing tic-tac-toe. What's wrong with that? What the fuck's wrong with that game?
I love tic-tac-toe. If I get to go first, I'll beat you every time. But I have to be able to go first. If I don't get to go first, then I'll go. Then it'll be a. Sometimes you'll win, or it'll be a draw. But if I go first, I'll beat you every time.
oh yeah, that's fighting talk where I come from. You carry on talking. You don't have to wait for me.
Oh, no. I was just double checking. I was looking just to make sure that since I was already in there, just to make sure there was nothing on the books anywhere.
Yeah.
People like Marla saying Lisa and Gabe have told the truth from day one about what's going on with Gabe. That's a lie, because even Lisa said that, well, we didn't tell anybody what happened. This happened back in June, or we just didn't share it. So you didn't tell anybody nothing.
Here's the thing about them. Like, at first, when I did a bit of research on them, right, I always had my doubts about Gabe, because he seemed to be, when you have a couple where the woman is the one with the fucking balls.
Yeah.
Hi, Jason. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. That's the way it came across, because every time you heard him, it was like a submissive, like, oh, hi there, yeah. And then, like, if she would let him off his leash, you'd go, yeah, fucking, I'll take him on, I'll fucking knock him out, I'll do this, I'll do that. He couldn't fight himself out of a wet paper bag, but that's beside the point. But the fact that, like, they denied everything that, so basically what they're saying is that the courts, the police, the probation, and everyone else were lying.
Oh, yeah, they're all, of course, it's all wrong. Just like there's never been a drunk person stopped on the side of the road because they've been driving drunk and ever said, yeah, I drank about 10 drinks before I left the bar. They've always only had 2.
Yeah, it's like, how much have you had to do, like the officer? How much have you had to drink today, this evening, sir?
Not a lot.
2,
maybe,
probably.
Maybe 2, maybe 1.5.
Yeah, maybe 1.5 to 2. What, drinks? No, gallons.
Excuse me. I think I've seen one person tell the officer, "Oh, I'm toast. I'll tell you up front, I'm drunk as hell."
Yeah, I mean, like that. This reminds me of when I was a fucking youngling. Because we came back. I'm not going to say from where, but we came back on leave, on holiday, and my old man hired a car. And like dropped everyone off, and then my dad and we decided to go and visit a couple of friends of his. And like my mum, she made us some sandwiches. We had pickle onions, pickle eggs. We had cheese and onion sandwiches, and we had like stuff like that. And we were like driving away, and he loves pickle onions and freaking onion and cheese sandwiches. So he's fucking yofting them away. Next thing you know, we get stopped. We get stopped by the GCP. And for anyone who doesn't know what GCP stands for, it stands for German Civilian Police. Okay. So we get stopped, get pulled over, right? He's talking like, don't forget we've only been back 18 hours, so like, it's a long fucking flight, right? And so he's like, ugh. So they breathalyze him with these old breathalyzers, right? And he used to have a little bag, and then on that bag was attached was like a little sort of stick, and inside there were crystals, and they would react to alcohol. But the problem is, if you eat pickled onions, right, or pickled eggs and cheese and onion, yeah, it gave a false positive. So they breathalyzed him, and he came back positive, and he turned around. He said, I haven't fucking drank for the last fucking 3 weeks. And he went jokingly, turned around and said, well, breathalyze my son. He'll be fucking drunk as well. And he doesn't fucking drink because I'll knock his shit out of him if he did. And he did. They made me blow into this fucking pen, and I came back positive for alcohol.
Oh my God.
So they took my dad, well, they took us to this fucking police station. He had blood taken, and he had 0% alcohol in his system. And then we got back in the car. My fucking dad was so fucking angry.
I bet he was.
He was fucking fuming. He was like, fucking crazy. And like there was terminology coming out of him that even made me go, oh,
you can peel the wallpaper off the wall.
Yeah. And then we got to my friend's house. He's still pissed off. To his friend's house. We're still pissed off. I was sitting in the garden with everyone, and he was still pissed off. And then someone turned around to him and said, why are you so fucking pissed off? Because they fucking took blood off me, but I didn't take blood off him. Because it turns out he didn't like needles. And I just sat there with a big grin on my face going, yee. And when I got home, I went, Mum, look, I got stabbed. Yeah, brilliant. No, but seriously, you got to be, people don't know this. You got to be so freaking careful. There are certain foods that create the false positives.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like people drinking, oh, what's it? In the old days, they used to drink this night nurse. Was it night nurse or day nurse?
I have no idea.
You know, when you've got a cold or something.
It's like that's NyQuil.
Right?
Ain't no night nurse, it's NyQuil.
Oh, that stuff, yeah. So you drink. yeah. Yeah, shit.
Nurse is a day nurse is one of them.
It's a fucking night nurse, a day nurse. She just changes her skirt. Oh shit! Why do I bring you on and pick on me all the time? Anyway, so
it's got 20. What is it? 22 or 25% alcohol in it.
Yeah, it's got 20. It's got 25% alcohol in it, and then obviously it's got all the other shit in it. And yeah, fucking.
My mama used to call that preacher's liquor. Because the preachers in church could take the NyQuil because they wanted the alcohol, and they could, take a good old swig of NyQuil and just say it's because they had a little congestion.
Yeah. But here's the problem, though. You know the tablet version of that.
It don't have the alcohol.
No, but it I mean, from what I don't know if it's true or not, and I doubt very much it's true, because when you take there's a different. Oh, where is it? I've got them here. You could take the day stuff. You get like 3 tablets during the day, and then you get a tablet for nighttime. And the problem is people always take the one at nighttime because it's the stronger one of the 4. And like that can impair you, believe it or not. That can change your pupils, it can change everything. And like over in America, from what I've been told, is that police now get trained on types of pupil dilation.
Because I don't know what NyQuil has over there with you. I used to be a pharmacy tech for 10 years. I managed a pharmacy, and I teched for 15 years. I managed a pharmacy for 10.
Yeah.
But NyQuil has what makes it the difference between daytime and nighttime. Daytime does not have an antihistamine in it. The antihistamine is what makes you drowsy. It's what makes you sleepy.
Yeah,
it's what makes your pupils get more pinpoint. It's that antihistamine that's in there. And in the daytime, it doesn't have it. Nighttime, it does. And of course, with the liquid, it has the actual alcohol in it, which alcohol is a cough suppressant. And it's supposed to help with the cough suppressing. That's the reason the alcohol's in cough syrup. some cough syrups back in the day. It's not so much now, but it was back then.
Sorry, hang on a minute. I just
No, you're fine. We used to have cough syrups, and you could get Robitussin is a name brand over here, and you could get Robitussin AC. You could just sign for it. You can only buy it in a 4-ounce bottle, but the AC was it had codeine in it, and you could buy a cough syrup that you had to sign for over the counter that had codeine, and it was called turpentine hydrate with codeine, and those were cough syrups that you could buy over the counter, but you had to sign for them because it had codeine in it.
I mean, it's like the last time I went to the doctors, I was given antibiotics, and it was quite funny because the antibiotics didn't do fuck all. Well, I mean, they did their job, but they didn't do fuck all to my cognizance or But I tell you one thing: as soon as I took a freaking paracetamol,
Oh yes.
oh, I was sitting there going, "Oh man, yeah, yeah." And then I realized it's like you're actually overdoing the medication, like the what do they call it, the cocodamol, is it codeine or codeine, codone? I don't know. It's something with C anyway, and it would just basically make you drowsy.
Yeah, it can make you really super out there, especially NyQuil.
NyQuil is 25% alcohol.
Yeah, I figured it was 22 or 25%. I wasn't sure, but I knew it was something. But but it works. Don't get me wrong. When I get sick, I can immediately start taking. I'll take liquid NyQuil at night, and I take the green tablets during the day because I want to sleep and go to sleep. And it does help so much.
Do you know what's going to sound really strange? Like Squid says, maybe I should stop taking Dayquil and start drinking whiskey. Well, here's the thing about this. If you go and get yourself brandy, right, and then warm it up and drink sort of warm brandy, yeah, I tell you one thing, you'll see the difference. Or get yourself Oh, there's a thing over over in Germany around Christmas time. They have drinks called Glühwein, right? And what they do, they actually heat that wine up. It's red. It's basically port / red wine, with a lot of and they just heat it up. And I can tell you one thing now: when you drink 1 or 2 of those, you won't have a congestion. That I can assure you of.
Yeah, like Squid says, hot toddy. Back in the day, realistically, back in the day, you didn't go to the doctor for everything. You had to learn how to take care of stuff yourself. I've had a cap full. My grandma's gave me a cap full of whiskey when I've been coughing real bad, and they thought that I had bronchitis. You just didn't go to the hospital or the doctor, And she's giving me capfuls of whiskey to drink to stop my cough.
Just like when you're congestion, like, a lot of people don't realize if you get mint, it's like you can get mint crystals or just mint, drop it in a pot, put boiling hot water in it, leave it for a couple of minutes, and just hang over it without the towel, and then just inhale, get your nose and your lungs adjusted to the heat, and then you just afterwards, when it starts cooling down, is just get a towel and then put your head over it and just inhale naturally. Right, and then when it starts to sting, that's when you stop and just carry on naturally, and then go back over, do that 3 or 4 times, and it clears your system, it clears your sinuses and everything. Okay, you'd be blowing your nose like a freaking trumpet, but it'll clear the shit out.
Right, because it dilutes it so that it's easier for you to get the stuff out of your head.
Yeah. Oh, chicken broth, chicken soup, chicken broth, stuff like that with lots of pepper. People don't realize this. Lots of pepper, right? Because believe it or not, the pepper actually kills germs. And the chicken broth and chicken soup, especially chicken itself, right, has bacterium in it that is good for you.
Yeah, it does. It has a healing property.
Yeah, and that's why when I get a little bit of congestion, I usually have chicken soup or, and I mean, like last time when I was freaking ill, Jesus. You remember that a couple of years ago?
Yes, I do. You were sick. I mean,
Yeah,
you were like sick for a couple weeks.
yeah. I was freaking ill. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I even cut my life short on that one, didn't I?
Yeah, you were real sick.
Yeah. So what else have we got? What else have you got on the news on the old beep 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 beep?
There's nothing else good. There's nothing
So
else. All the fun stuff has happened already.
oh hi Doctor to most. Um, Let me ask you a question then.
Okay.
How long do you think this is going to go on until it's all over and done with?
It'll be well into next year.
Yeah. What about the
And
bankruptcy? Let's start with the bankruptcy. How long do you think that's going to go?
oh, it'll go into at least the spring of next year. I don't see it being done this year because I got a feeling this is August, September, October. See, they're gonna, but you coming into the holiday season, they're gonna start putting court dates back. It may be done this year, but I don't know. I
Simply,
really
Connie, you just admitted to a crime in public,
what is
live.
she?
That's naughty.
Isn't she though? But she's wonderful.
I know she is. She keeps on picking. I don't know what it is. She keeps on calling me when I'm working at the morgue, you know. So right. So what do you think about the Fed 2 case? I mean, obviously that's not going to go anywhere until the bankruptcy is over with.
Right. See, it's all contingent on bankruptcy. They may get bankruptcy done this year
Yeah.
because those other cases, those other two cases are sitting there, really 3 cases now. They're all sitting there waiting for this bankruptcy.
Yeah.
But I think that she is coming to the realization that the land is not, she's not going to keep the land like she thought she was going to.
Mm.
I heard in some of the little things that she types, when she went manic the other day, you could hear her say certain things that made it seem like that
And
she has.
do you think all this behavior? Do you think it's the reasons why she's trying to drag our blessed Ashley and Jason back into this? I mean, like, I personally think it's deflection. I think she's deflecting and using them to. Oh, I got a seagull for the first time. Oh shit! What's it got in its mouth?
That's exactly what it is. It's Ashley started telling her story. Ashley took back the power
Yeah.
that
Oh,
was
fucking big time. Big
that
time.
was taken from her as a child. The power to tell her story without fear of repercussion.
Yeah. Yeah.
The same thing happened with Ashley's mom last night. She was able to tell her story without fear of repercussion.
Yeah.
And they were able to take back the power that was stolen from them, and they were able to take back their story. Both of these ladies have been able to do that. And it has been such a blessing to be able to witness it,
Yeah.
to see this as it unfolds. Because I've known Ashley's mom now for quite a while, and wonderful woman. I feel blessed to call her my friend. She's a really, 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 really special lady. And I've come to care about the family as if I've been in the family all my life,
Yeah. No, I mean, it's like,
just like they're just mine.
yeah, I mean, I haven't met the mum, but I've met Ashley and I've met Jason, and I'll be very honest with you. I think it, and I'm saying this without any hidden agendas or anything else. Meeting people who've been on the receiving end of those fucking assholes and seeing how they are and just being normal human beings, defending themselves, standing up for themselves. I mean, they're the two of the nicest people I've met. And I've also met you. I've met, Squid and Mr. Coop and so many other people. And it's very hard for me to I mean, don't get me wrong. If I think you've done something wrong, I'll fucking pull you up on it. And you know that, and, I'm usually the type of person to point that out, but it's, you can tell you can tell when you meet genuine people.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let me tell you this, and I will say this. I can tell you that from talking um to Kathy and from watching even just and talking to Ashley, these two women are not telling you memories of things that happened in their past. That's
Yeah.
not what they're doing. They are reliving what happened in their past. There's a big difference between a memory and reliving something. And I can hear that in their voice. I can hear that they go to this place whenever they're telling their story, and it's like they're there again. That's what I get. It's like they're there again. I absolutely believe Kathy and Ashley. I know that they're telling the truth. I know it might not be what everybody wants to hear when you've been backing somebody and you hear, that they did something kind of stupid. Makes you feel like a fool because you backed the wrong horse in the race. But what happened last night was absolutely beautiful. It was such a healing experience, I think, for her to just finally be able to just speak. And I'm so proud of her. And I'm so proud of Ashley and Jason and what they're doing, how they're reclaiming their life and they're taking that's the best way to beat a bully is to remove their power. If they're holding something over your head, don't let them hold it over your head. Just come right out and tell it. If you screwed up, you screwed up. Oh, well, you screwed up.
Yeah, I mean, look, no one is perfect. Everyone, excuse me, everyone has hiccups. Everyone has faults. If someone turns around and says they don't have faults or they don't make mistakes, then they're lying to you, right? We all have mistakes. We all have different lives, and we've all had different life form. Basically, we've gone through different shit in life. Some people have had better lives coming up. Some people haven't. And the fact that there are entities who are just spiteful, hateful, toxic, negative, trying to drag people down. But the problem is when you've got the individuals they're trying to drag down who are strong, outspoken, strong-minded individuals, right? That's when they start having. That's when those people who are trying to drag them down struggle. Then on top of that, when you start getting people who support these individuals, Ashley, Jason, and everyone else, right? Then it becomes a fucking non-existent problem because they will know, oh, we're not going to go anywhere. So let's play this. Let's play dirty. Let's play it. And every time they make a move, we're already 2 steps ahead of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And Jason just said it. I'm fucking perfect. Speak for yourself. Yeah, that is absolutely untrue. You are not perfect because you don't drink as much Dr. Pepper as I do.
But if anybody hasn't watched Megan's Rumble last night, where Kathy was on being interviewed by Megan, I definitely encourage everybody to do it because it brings to life
crystals,
just for everybody to see what it is, how this life of destruction that she's left in her wake, how far it's went back and how far it's touched other people's lives.
Yep.
It's not just this one little bitty thing in our hands. It's not this. You got to look at the whole picture to understand the person. And it was very hard for Kathy to talk last night. I know it was. I sat here and cried right with her because I've cried with her many a time. Even on the phone, her and I both have cried. As she's told her story. And I can tell you right now that I have heard her story many times and it has never changed. Not one iota has ever changed in her story.
And something here, crying helps because what you're doing, you're releasing that frustration, you're releasing that anger. And every time you do that, you need to remember that you are better than the individuals who are dragging you through the shit. Because remember, look at the situation they're in. Who's responsible for that situation they're in? It's not you.
Right.
No one else. It's their problem. And you have to draw the line by, caring what they say, caring what they do, because at the end of the day, they are it's like if you picture the First World War when there was like 2 planes fighting each other and they're shooting at each other. At one point, one of them is going to get shot down and they just go down in a burning spiral. downwards. And that's
Right.
exactly what's happening to them. No one else. And there's going to be people out there who like to stir the shit and be toxic and fucking accuse everyone of God knows what. You ignore those people. They are irrelevant. What's relevant is your life, where you are now, and where you want to be, or where you're going to be tomorrow. Fuck them. They're irrelevant. That's the way I see it.
Exactly. I loved whenever Ashley said, you say I'm irrelevant. I am irrelevant. I am irrelevant. I have nothing to do with it. You're exactly right. I love when she said that because it is exactly it. We're not relevant, but you are making it in when you do stupid stuff. Like, I mean, let's just face facts. Dooflip going out drinking with his buddies, knowing that his buddies are the type of people that would possibly have access to those particular kinds of things, put himself in a position that he shouldn't have been in. He should never have put himself in that position. He knew he was in trouble. So he knew he couldn't put himself in that position.
Hello, Denise.
So when it happens and whatever happened, just stand up and say, look, this is what I did. I screwed up and, maybe I got an issue. Maybe I got a problem. Maybe I need to go get some help. Asking for help is not the problem. It's the lies you tell. And it's not even good lies. It's not even great lies. It's not, I ate some brownies, that were laced with the devil's lettuce. It wasn't even like something like that. It was something so far-fetched that it blowed my mind. It blew my mind. It was so far-fetched. And that's what pisses people off. That's what makes them angry. That's what makes them just want to totally show how stupid you are. If you just tell the truth about it, you wouldn't have near as much mess to put up with.
I mean, the way I see it, right, when it comes to fucking Chud, this is my opinion about them too. When it comes to Chud, he is such a man. He is my hero. You know what? There are men out there who fucking definitely don't want to be like him. And there are women out there who don't want to be within the fucking 20 miles of him. He is nothing but a fucking scum of the earth. And to be perfectly honest with you, I wouldn't trust him with a fucking balloon, let alone fucking... In fact, that prick needs to fucking walk into a forest, put his arms around a tree and profusely fucking apologize to that tree for wasting so much oxygen. Right? And when it comes to her, I personally, I mean, I am not a professional, I'm not a psychiatrist or anything else. I'm learning to become a counselor, and that's not for normal people. That's for the immortals, for veterans, for people who I can relate to and who can relate to me, and that way I can help them. Now, she needs to be checked. She needs to have a professional evaluation done. Everything I've seen about her is at a border point of unhinged behavior. And the fact that you got the crampons who have involved themselves in their life. Now, I'm going to be unbiased here. The crampons are responsible for 70% of the behavior that we are seeing from them too. They injected themselves into this. They made a lot of money through this. And they still are leaving them out to dry. Right? So as far as I'm concerned, anything that fucking Chud and Lizard Lady say is irrelevant. Anything they try to say is irrelevant. In fact, the more they say, the more proof, evidence they're giving to not just Jeremy Hell's legal team, but to everyone else. And that goes for the crampons as well. The more they fucking flap their gums, the more evidence you're going to get. And it's dawned on me. Let them talk. Let them fucking let them do whatever they want. The more they do, the more proof we have. The more proof the legal team for Jeremy has, the more proof that any other legal team that is going to come in and fucking sue them or charge them for whatever, okay, they're going to have so much ammunition. In the last nearly 3 years, there has been so much said by them that can come back to bite them in the ass.
Yeah,
The only problem.
You got to remember, everything you say, it'll come right back to get you in a heartbeat.
Yeah, and
My
the
mother
only
used to tell me, be sure the words you speak are sweet, because you may have to eat them one day.
and the only problem is, and I brought this up. I believe I brought it up multiple times, right? And I brought it up in a Shakespearean type of way the other day. When you have someone who is a mayor of a village, because it's not a town, it's a small village. When you have a mayor of a village who has connections to the commission, right?
Mm-hmm.
You are going to start having fucking issues. And like Squid has told me multiple times, other people have told me multiple times, it's the buddy system there. It's what's the word for it? Good old boys fucking club.
Yeah, your good old boys club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And this is what I said the other day when I was talking about the video that Megan Fox was discussing about the visit from CPS and the police officer. Besides no dogs and animals barking, like, why is there one CPI turning up? Why is there one officer? Every single thing I have seen about the Child Protection Services turning up on people's doorsteps, there's at least a half a dozen people. Half of them are police officers, the other half are fucking CPS. So why is it only one turned up? And even
such a small, it's probably called such a small area. It's not a big like city.
Well, it happened before, Pam. It happened. Remember that the black chap with the dreadlocks who turned up?
Yeah.
And then decided to just stand outside the property and was more worried about mosquitoes biting his legs.
Yeah, I do remember him now. Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I mean, like, okay, I get it. It was his job to turn up. But the fact that he didn't even walk onto the property, didn't do any.
Oh, no, yeah, I agree with you. That was crazy.
Yeah, didn't do any investigations whatsoever. You know, oh. Thank you. Wait a minute. Can I? Do you know, every time someone does that, it just fucking silences me. Thank you very much for the 10 Canadian dollars. Spawn, we all go through different experiences to learn from. And to some people are toxic, and we absolutely have to stay away from those for us to stay sane, thrive in life. Absolutely. Denise. Is it Denise? Is it Denise? Is it Denise Ray? I am going to be able to pronounce your name in a minute. Just hold fire there for a second. Is it
Denise Ricard?
Denise Ricard? Was it? Denise. Denise. That. Yeah. I'm going to shut up before I really fucking.
We just call you D.
Yeah, Denise. There you go. I'll just go, Denise. Thank you very much.
You could even just do D. All right, D.
Yeah. Yo, D. Yo, D.
Yes, no. Yo, D. What's
yo,
up, D?
Yo. Thank you very much for the $10, and I absolutely agree with you. That's why I only when I do speak about or when I discuss this topic, it's about my own personal observation. You know, and yes, there is a little bit of experience and knowledge and everything, but most of the time it is I discuss this from my own personal perspective, not just as a parent, but someone. You know, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people from different countries who are watching this. That's always the best thing. You know, if anything is irrelevant, you ignore it, and anything that's toxic, you just push it to one side. And you just sort of like get through it, find what you need to find, and then discuss it.
Yeah, and I mean, and you have to set those boundaries for yourself. Nobody else can do that but you. But you know, my mama once told me, she said, when you've had enough, you'll make changes in your life. Because I was going through a situation, and her thing was, you know, and that is it for everybody. When we've all had enough, we'll make changes.
Yeah.
Just don't act like you have to keep the world on your shoulders to make you stronger, because it doesn't. Get rid of those people that are in your life, making your life not worth as much as it should be, you know.
Yeah, I think there's boundaries, and then there's boundaries when people play on their boundaries, and then there's boundaries that if you do step over the line, he's like, whoa, stop. For me, it's about respect. If you give respect, you get respect. But if you use an excuse to disrespect, that's where I draw the line. And this is like, there's been multiple times where there's topics I want to discuss, and then I'm like going, well, is it my business? Am I involved in it? Is it going to affect me in any shape or form? And if the answer is no, I ignore it. I just don't talk about it.
Oh no, I'm not like that. I'll be first one to tell you. No. I got a hold of what will eventually become my son-in-law yesterday, and he's getting a new job. I'm going to tell you, he got the job. He's going to be a corrections officer, and so that's what they wanted to tell us yesterday. And he's going to start at like 60 some thousand a year just to start out. And so I'm sitting there and I go, and I start out and I think to myself, don't bombard this poor child with questions. So of course I ask questions like, how long do you have to do, it's like basic training. How long do you have to do training? What are you going to learn? Then finally I think to myself, you're asking too many questions. And so I go, look, you can tell me that it's none of my business, and I'm okay with that. I said, but let me tell you up front, I'm very nosy. I said, I'm extremely curious of how things work and how things, come about. I said, so just know it up front that I am the one that will be in your business, but all you have to do is tell me not to be.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, when I spoke about that lady who unfortunately lost her limb,
Right.
due to incompetence. And the only reason I spoke about that was because of Swamp Lizard. That guy is as that guy has more responsibility or lack of than I've ever come across. I mean, the history of that guy is just phenomenal. Just because he had a bit of clout because he was on TV for a short period of time, but the fact that he ended up in jail, right, for a year and had to pay a fine for $1,000 because of selling endangered fucking venomous snakes to Europe for $800 a pop. And then had a major fire on his property, losing multiple reptiles that were all boiled to death in a small sort of container. I don't know, little pots, where you do your ice dipping, something like that. I've actually got a picture of that. And I went through all the newspapers and I watched all and right. When I heard that he was involved in that, and the fact that that lady had to sign an NDA before they even thought of taking her to hospital, and instead of calling an ambulance, because obviously a compound, like I've gone through this compound fracture, how dangerous it is to move someone with a compound closed or open fracture, they decided to put her in a car and then like that. This is where people need to draw the line. Fuck your boundaries. Fuck your opinion. At the end of the day, when you've got someone who doesn't even care about another fucking human being's fucking well-being, that's when you just have to cut it off and go, yep, it's gone, move on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we saw how he reacted when he was in Miami and his daughter came up to the gate and the process server taped
oh my God.
Taped the fucking the serve onto the gate. And the fact that he was on the phone and put his daughter right in, she's an adult, so therefore we can discuss it, right? The fact that he ended up putting her and used her as a fucking human shield to fucking get served. I mean, once it was on the property, that's it. You're served.
And I mean, what is the big deal? It was so stupid. That's what I'm saying. If they just didn't do the stupid stuff, we could get past everything else. We could get on with the situation. But they do the stupid stuff like, I didn't want to get hurt. My God, girl, it is literally painter's tape. You can't get any more.
Yeah. Mary Beth, have a fantastic day. Hugs. There you go. I said it and I've...
See you later, Mary Beth.
Take care, Mary Beth. Thank you very much for being here, and I appreciate with Ammo Girl and with the Jules and then oh fucking
D, just D, just
D. Then, oh my God, what is wrong with me today? Dennis,
D.
D. Denise Ray card. There you go. Denise Ray card. There you go. Yeah. Oh God, what are you picking on me for? Just because I can't read some name. What's your name? Mapu'u.
Hey, look, when you can't read the words, there's problems because y'all invented the word. So
I know, but anyway, I've got something else to spawn check message, please. Please hold. Carry on talking. I'm just going to check the message.
okie dokie. I mean, right? When he has a hard time saying it, didn't all these words supposedly come from over there? D-Day. That's it. That's it. Just D. D is just so much easier than trying to say the rest of it. So much easier. I was trying to see while we were on here if I've gotten an update yet about the court case, and I haven't anything yet. And it's killing me. I want to know. I don't know if they've been seen or if he's gone up yet. I have no idea. So I haven't seen anything yet. I was just looking again, checking the court case. Nothing. Nothing at all. So does anybody, what about today? Just since we don't have an update in chat, leave a 1 if you think he'll get a bond today, and leave a 2 if you think he won't get a bond today. I'm curious to what the consensus is. I don't think he will, but I know there's a possibility. And this is Florida, so leave a 1 if you think he's going to get a bond, and leave a 2 if you don't think he's going to get a bond today.
I'll be right back. Carry on. I'll be right back.
I don't think he is. I don't see how they could give him a bond at this point, but you never know. You have no idea how the court's going to go. It all depends on the judge and what the judge thinks. And you know that Queenie's going to be in there slinging snot, in the courtroom. If she can be in there with him, she's going to be in there, which no harm in, but that's where she should be. That's her husband, and that's where she should be. But that she's going to be having a connection. So I just wonder. And you're right, Jason, Florida is whacked. So there is no telling. There is absolutely no telling whatsoever. I mean, I can't see if you put him on bond. You already put him on bond before and he messed up. So why go put him on bond again? So he could mess up again. Obviously, the first time didn't teach him. So I would think he wouldn't get a second chance for that. So, but you never know. You know how Florida's court systems are. You know that they ain't a whole lot. That's true. He does have to see both. But if he don't get a bond today, he's going to be in there for quite a little while, because he's going to be, he don't go back to court again until September 8th. So he'll be sitting his little hind end in there for a while.
Right, now that I'm back, I've got some news for people. Some news. Basically, YouTube is coming up with, I don't even know how to explain it. However, I'm going to get the link for you. This is for anyone who is a creator. Creator, you hear that very posh word there. Basically, how can I put this? They're changing the goalpost for views. So there's a lot of new updates coming. So I'm going to post a link in chat. So for any creator, go ahead and go and check that out. Go and listen to these guys. And basically, some people think it's good, some people think it's bad, but it means that it's going to be interesting. Put it that way. It's about views. So if you're not monetized yet, right, and you need to get there before obviously February. Once you are partially monetized and you've set up AdSense, basically, you just go through the steps and just submit, admit, and fucking sign your life away. But go and check that video. They're talking about the views and everything. That's very interesting. It's a good thing. Some people think it's a bad thing, but it's also a good thing. First it was put out for the shorts, and now it's for lives and videos and stuff like that. So go and check it out. But yeah, and again, I just want to bring up one other thing. To Roy and Robert Kasher and everyone, our prayers and thoughts are with you, and all our love and support. Yes, right. What's next?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start. Oh, that's a big ass spider. Why are you up there? What are you waiting for, you fucker? Right? What are you waiting for, you fucking 8-legged fucking monster? That's a big spider. It's about the size of a fucking dime.
That's true, Lisa. That is very, very true. You're right. It doesn't cost the state for probation because you as the probationer pay that. But they do make a kicking amount of money on incarcerations of people.
I mean, don't you have private prisons over there where
we do? We do. We have state run, we have federal, and we do have private facilities. And I mean, and let's face facts, it's a money-making endeavor.
Yeah.
They're paid, like Lisa said, anywhere from $80 to $100 and something a day for that prisoner to be housed in that facility.
Yeah. I mean, here's an idea. I mean, Jeremy Hells, if you're listening, why don't you build a private prison on that property? You got 70 acres. I mean, think about it.
That really would be
it was a thought. Come on, I
really would, but you could really, you can make some serious money. I know that in some of the private prisons though, the food is really, really bad and they're really low on.
Yeah, because they spend what, $2 on a meal,
if that much.
Yeah. In Sweden and Norway, shit, they're not prisons. They're like holiday resorts, Oh,
I've seen that on you. Yeah. Some of those ones, it's are you kidding me? They're like dormitories and they got a kitchen where they can cook and they can do all kind. I'm like, you got to be kidding. There's no bars on the wall, on the windows or any of that stuff.
No, because I watched the program. It was about a prison in Finland. Was it Finland? I think it was Finland. And basically, all they had was a fence around it. They had guards, and the doors would get opened at 6 o'clock in the morning. For people working in the kitchen, they'd get opened at 4 o'clock so they can go to the kitchen. And they had their own wing. And basically, these guys would go to work, earn money, and then they come back and fucking, they had their own TVs. That basically they had their own rooms.
Right, yeah. This one I saw was like that. And there was an older lady from the UK that was over there touring, as a matter of fact.
I don't know. I haven't seen that one yet. You have to send me that.
Oh, thank you, babe. Yeah, she was an old woman and she was touring the prison and she was telling them, she's like, you ain't got no bars on the windows. And they're like, no. And she's like, well, this wouldn't go over where I'm from.
There's a lot of prisons over here. I think one of the oldest ones is, let me think. I think one of the oldest prisons is somewhere in England. I'm not sure about here in Wales, but in England they've got one. It's called Wentworth. Is it Wentworth?
I know that they have a TV show called Whitworth that is in Australia.
No, wait a minute. 1 second.
It's a woman's prison. It's really good if anybody wants to watch that show. It's called Wentworth. It's really excellent. It's sort of like Orange is the New Black, but it's for Australia. It was really good.
Oh, no, here we go. I've got it. But it unfortunately it was closed. Basically, the oldest recorded prison in the UK is Shepton Mallet Prison in Somerset. Oh, that's in it. Yeah, so it was in England. Yeah, it's in Somerset, and it was built in 1610, and it operated working jail for over 400 years until it finally closed its doors in March 2013. Yeah, that was the oldest prison, and it was still fucking used until then. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There are a shitload of prisons. What's the oldest one in the USA? USA. What's the oldest prison in the US?
I know some federal prisons, especially federal prisons, are like worse than state prisons, is what I hear.
Oldest prison in the United States is the New Jersey State Prison in Trenton. It's the oldest operating prison in the USA. It opened in 1798. While older colonial jails in Connecticut's oldest Newgate Prison, 1773. So you got New Jersey State Prison, which opened in 1798. Auburn Correctional Facility in Auburn, New York, opened in 1817. Sing Sing Correction Facility, opened in 1825. And San Quentin State Prison, opened in 1854. They're your prisons over there.
Isn't that crazy?
That's insane. That is absolutely insane.
So yeah, okay. But I know like in federal prisons, they don't have, a lot of them don't have air conditioning and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, no harm in it, but can you imagine a place like that with no air conditioning, how funky it smells, number one. And number two, people get irritable, they get hot, it would seem like it would just breed much more violence.
Yeah. No bond. Fuck yes.
All right.
Yes. 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 Right. Fucking yes. Yeah. Hang on a minute. We're gonna play a fucking song for that. 1 second. 1 second, people. We have to fucking celebrate that with a song. Wait. Where's the song? Where's the song? Where's the song? Where is the song? Where's the song? White. What one do you want? The Luther song, the Rolling Down the Street song, or the Aku song?
No, the Luther song.
Okay, calm down.
The Luther song is my favorite.
All right, stop. All right, mute yourself. My God.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go.
Spawntrooper, he don't beat around the bush, man. He just say what he do and he mean what he say, man. Laid back boots in a hillside breeze, sipping Dr. Pepper with his dragon at ease. Loofah, he like many gifts of the loofah. Loofah, leaves him hanging in his barracks like a banner. He scrubs truth into the skin of the land with a daffodil smile and a calloused hand. Don't mess with the Englishman, I mean the Irishman. Wait, the Scottishman. Oh shit, I mean the Welshman. He'll give you a stare and a proverb too, then vanish on a mountain like the mist do. He don't need no war, no heavy command, just a melody line and a sponge in hand. When Babylon's stress tries to ruin his calm, he just hums and he scrubs like a loofah bomb. Loofah, loofah, he's the hillside soother. Trooper, the trilpa mover. He sings what he means and he means what he says.
Hey, this is Fat Lisa Lee. Smash that subscribe button on Spawntrooper's YouTube channel if you love a one-stop shop for epic gaming content, wild court trial breakdowns and motions, and no-nonsense investigations into online drama and internet nonsense. Whether he's roasting shady YouTubers or dropping headshots in-game, Spawntrooper keeps it real, keeps it smart, and always keeps it entertaining. Join the squad. You won't regret it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, members of the jury, we've had some fucking good news. Someone's going to stay in jail. You're in jail. Da, da, da. Now, Crampon, what are you going to do about it now? What are you going to do about it?
I just posted up in the Facebook group for Tubetown. I watched So You Don't Have To. She was watching the court case and gave a good play-by-play.
Where is it? I'm looking for it.
It's there. It just now got posted.
New posts.
Yeah.
All right. So, test the hair. No.
Hang on, I'll send it to you straight.
Oh, please do, and I'll read that fucker out.
Oh,
anyway,
yeah,
guys,
we need to read it out because it's extremely great. It's hilarious.
Yeah, well, you're staying for another 5 minutes then.
Yeah. I'll stay for a few minutes. All right, I just see it. Okay,
let's have a look at this. Oh yes. I'm reading this out. I'm going to use a screenshot as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right.
You would have no problem.
1 second. Let's get that screen. Oh no, wait a minute. Let's do it a different way. Oh, this is fun. Yeah, I'm definitely using it.
The first 3 words: Goober's grand debut.
I hope I watch it so you don't have to. Doesn't mind me.
I'm sure she has absolutely no problem whatsoever with you doing it.
That'd be fucking right. Okay,
I'll take the brunt of it. But if anybody, if you're not following her on Facebook, please go follow. It's the initials I.W.Y.D.H.T., which means I watch so you don't have to. She watches the fleas and these other people, and then she gives a brief but very colorful description of everything that happened, giving you a play-by-play.
Right, so, you ready?
Go for it.
Right, we'll take turns, yeah? Okay, I'll read all the way down to 1.14, and then you read 1.14, 1.17, all the way down to perhaps, and then I'll take over, yeah?
Okay. All the way down to where? All the way down to where do you want me to stop at?
At perhaps.
At perhaps.
Yeah. So I'll read down to blink. Then you can read all the way down to perhaps. Then I'll read all the way down to blink, and then you can read the rest. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So I'll read down to blink.
Okay.
The first blink, and then you read down to the perhaps.
Okay.
I'll read down to blink.
Okay.
And then you read the rest.
Okay, got it.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you want to support the channel, please do so. Anything helps. However, fresh off the press, Goober's grand debut, first appearance, courtroom special, 18/26. Okay, she's missed a number out on that one. Daytime beach courthouse, a live play-by-play from the cheap seats. Judging the yellow tie, Judge Cromat looks all court and no play, like a man who once smiled in 1987 and immediately regretted it. Except it turns out the smile never actually left. Beneath the formal robes and the I mean business yellow tie lives a surprisingly friendly and a kind judge. Who knew? There are 7 participants, Lucky Loos, waiting on Zoom as of 1:04, 1 minute 1:04. One is Express Bail Bonds, who probably regrets getting out of bed, and another a public defender who radiates the energy of someone who has already mentally left the building. The court officer brings in his extra-large caffeine-filled super cup and stashes it under the podium with the stealth of a man hiding a second breakfast. Blink.
It looks like our goober boy will probably be down the list of appearances, which is perfect because the rest of us now have time to place mental bets on how long the yellow tie man will remain unsmudged. 1:14. A second court officer arrives at the caffeinated podium and scratches a little itch under his waistband. Professionalism, still undefeated. At 1:17, the judge robes up. The room collectively holds its breath as if Batman just put on the cape.
Batman.
Except this version comes with a muted microphone, 0 cape flourishes, and an unexpectedly warm, friendly vibe that somehow makes the whole "you're in trouble" energy feel almost polite. The judge's microphone is now muted as they review today's cases. Or perhaps they're just reviewing what they ate for lunch. Perhaps.
The judge gives his court rules at 1 minute 28. Everyone pretends to listen. No one has taken notes. He delivers them with the calm, kind tone of a man who has explained this 1,000 times and still, somehow, isn't better about it. The first inmate in orange gets no bond. Male. Oops, Fleeca claimed they don't wear orange jumpsuits. Debunked hard. The orange is real, the jumpsuits are real, and the color coordinated is aggressive. The woman are sworn in from the jail holding cell. They start on the men's cases and line them up in groups. They are cuffed to another inmate, a human daisy chain of questionable life choices. Goober is the 16th person, not counting the women, and he fidgets in line like a kid who just realized the principal is about to call his name. Dressed in an Orange County issued ensemble, the house special, he has chosen a ponytail instead of an updo, bold fashion choice. The ponytail says, "I still have standards." Yes. While the rest of the outfit says, "I do not." Like,
Oh my God. Talking to her in real life is just like this too. I mean, this is just something she does. She really talks like this.
This is funny. Blink.
Fleeca is not in the audience. I hear no tears. And no one speaks up for Goober's defense. The silence is louder than any lawyer could have been. The judge reads the 2 charges, both of which deal with probation violations related to his previous felony charges. The judge orders no bond. And Goober speaks up and tells Judge Cromate that the charges should be 1 charge, basically trying to argue. However, the judge, still somehow managing to be friendly and kind about it, shuts him down and tells him no, there are 2 cases. Goober smirks, the classic, "Well played, Your Honor, but I still think I'm right" smirk, and he and his cuffed friend walk out the door like 2 guys who just lost a bar bet but are still pretending it was a moral victory. And scene. And she says, "Toodles, little poodles."
Oh, that is brilliant. Yeah, and then basically she there was a comment from her or him or them. Oops, ChatGPT's picture made it look like the hearing was in Orange County not for Lucia. It took orange jumpsuits and ran with it. Blink.
Yeah.
Side note, Side note, it was indeed in Volusia. That is fucking brilliant.
That is wonderful. I love it.
That is brilliant. Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. No bond. Oh well, someone's gonna be staying in jail.
At least until the 8th.
Oh,
September.
that is funny. That is funny. Oh, Jesus. Right, guys. I want to thank everybody for being here and supporting the channel and me and my pretty. If you've got any questions before my pretty disembarks this fucking train, please feel free to put the questions and we'll give it a couple of minutes because we've been at it for nearly 2.5 hours. God, time does fly, doesn't it? You know, so if you've got any questions, please feel free to ask them. We'll give it a couple of minutes and we'll take it up to 2.5 and then we'll call it a day. I am going to redirect everybody once I figure out how. 1 second. What's going on here? YouTube has a mind of its own. Yes. Carry on talking. You can talk if you want. I'm just gonna...
I was letting you. I thought you were looking for something.
Well, it was until YouTube decided to. I don't want to play no more today. What a pain in the ass.
But I'm worth it. Yeah, I heard she had squatted up on her show the other night. So I guess she's out of her situation, gotten it pretty straightened out. You know, it's. I know that they seem to say a lot of times that, you know, we always got something to say about somebody doing something wrong. It's not so much that when you act like you're holier than thou and you put yourself above everybody else, and then come to find out that you got just as much dirt on your doorstep as I do on mine, don't come sweeping on mine till you got yours clean.
Yeah. Yeah, but the problem is, wait. Ooh, come on, brain, kicking. The problem is when you've got people who, you know, sit on their platform continuously and lie through their teeth. At some point, they're going to mess up. They're going to make mistakes, and she has made so many fucking mistakes. And now that like she's being proven absolutely fucking wrong, it's just absolutely fucking amusing because like she thinks that, oh yeah, lie through your teeth and talk all that shit. Well, here's a newsflash, right? You've just been proven wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Right, you've just been proven wrong yet again. Oh, Squid's life. Squid, there you go.
Yeah, Squid's live. All right, yeah. I'm going to get off of here so I can get downstairs. I've got to get something to eat for lunch. I ain't got that far yet in life.
No, it's okay. Well, you obviously there's no questions from anybody.
Okay. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for hanging out with us. We had a great time. I enjoyed it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks very much, everybody. And I will see you soon, my dear.
Okay, darling. Talk to you later.
Absolutely, sweetheart.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, guys. Well, as no one has had any questions. Kim, my pretty, if you can hear this, Kim wants to know how your foot is. Well, by the sounds of it, it is getting better. It is getting better. It's going to take a while. Obviously, injuries like that take time to heal. But oh God, do you know what? There's always good news. Yeah. So now let's see what the crampons come out with now. You know, let's see what excuses they come up with. Anyway, guys, you're going to be redirected to Squid Pro Quo. So just hang in there and you'll be over there tout sweet. Anyway, thank you very much for all your support and thank you very much for everything that you did today. And I do appreciate your support and input and, you know, discourse. And I will see you on the next one. It may be a members only. And, filters may come off. Oh, dear. Yes. On that note, guys, take care. Farewell. And on that note, yeet. Ow.
they go. Live every night selling drama on demand, with crampons sitting on their ass and dicky on hand. Fake tears falling, oh I'm just speaking truth, while they pocket super chats and exploit the loons. Gator rolls in trying to act real cool, but he's stirring up heat, breaking all the rules. Haters in a circle, all bark no bite, till Spawntrooper drops and it flips on the light. Spawntrooper, he bring truth and facts to the land. Spawntrooper, he assesses the situation at hand. Spawntrooper, then he say the words, truth don't kneel to no one man. Spawntrooper, the force is weak with this one. Deuces in the mix, spinning lies for the stream. He acts like a king, but his throne's just a meme. Dodging all the questions with a scripted phrase, trying to fool the crowd, but he's just a face. Bones Lacker's got a seat at the front of the show, putting up a front, but got nowhere to go. Guano's hiding in shadows, throwing shade in the chat. They all act tough, but Spawntrooper's on that. Spawntrooper, he bring truth and facts to the land. Spawntrooper, he assesses the situation at hand. With this one, now the people rise, no longer blind. The lies unravel one stream at a time. Truth's not merch, it don't come in packs. And Spawntrooper's got receipts, not just attacks. He says turn off the feed, walk into the sun. This war for your mind, it's already begun. With clarity blazing like a saber so bright, he leads the way through the digital night. Spawntroopers say, I see you playing, keeping up the show, spinning your stories, but the truth starts to flow. Your gators pull high like you're some kind of lord, but all you're doing is striking out with the faulty sword. You're no warrior, just a puppet on strings. Your fake crown don't mean a thing. The game's up now, you're out of move. Spawntroopers here to expose your grown. Spawntrooper, he bring truth and facts to the land. Spawntrooper, he assesses the situation at hand. Then he say the words, truth don't kneel to no one man. Spawntrooper, the force is weak with this one.